What's up with it, YouTube? It's TK with Cuts by Kelly. We're gonna do another ball fade video. I did two of them previously, so I should get the gist of it. This one is going to be pretty simple and straightforward. It's been a while since I made a video, so I'm kind of rusty. But I have been busy, so I got a few things that I'm working on, and when they be accomplished, then maybe I have time to make more videos consistently. With that being said, here's the ball fade. We're gonna have a number 2 on top of his hair. Right now I'm using Super ZR2s, which I love. Just the 5-0 blade that I have on there. And I'm about to have the number 2 blade on it to do this top part. So right now I'm putting those clippers to work. And I'm going with the grain. On the previous video I made, I showed you how you would attack the crown of the head around the swirl, so you can look at that one if you're having trouble with that area. Typically, whenever I'm fading, the same level that I have on top of the head is what I'm going to use to set the top guideline. So that's a number 2 as well, what I used to set that top guideline just now. So all of this is just prep work. Getting the hair to a desired length, which he's trying to get some waves, so he usually cut it lower than this, but now I'm cutting it a little bit higher for him. You can see he has some already, but I guess he's trying to get them from ripples to waves. I'm gonna do his beard and with this haircut, but I won't have it on this video. Think about making a video for it. If you think I should, just leave it in the comments below. So right now I'm balding the bottom out with my T outline. It's the black out version. And I'm using my profile shavers to get it real close. Like I said, his hair is straight, so he won't get any bumps from it. Gonna get it real bald at the bottom. Right now we're about to get into the fade though. So like I said, at the top of the fade, we set our top guideline up here. And what I typically do is at the top where my lineup is going to have where they're going to meet from the side, and the top part of the lineup, right in that corner is where I'm going to start my top guideline. And my bottom bald line is where the lineup will meet from the side to the curve. So right at that point is where my bald line will start. And then when I bring it to the back, sometimes I drop it down or I keep it straight across. Depending on the shape of your bald line, that's going to tell what kind of fade it is. If it's a regular fade, a mid fade, a high fade, a drop fade, a low fade. So keep that in mind. So here's my middle line, and that's all the way open, no guard. And I just recommend that for beginners, especially those in school, that you do these steps. This is a fade blade that I'm trying to show you right now. And I usually fade out the bottom with that blade. And this is the regular blade. So I'm going to use the fade blade at the bottom. The fade blade is closer. And your NVLIs don't come with the fade blade, but they do have fade envies. So I just use the blade from my fade envies. And I I put them on my NVLIs, and it works like a charm. They also have the fade masters, where the fade blade comes with them. So if you like masters, you got the fade blade for the masters, as well as the regular blade for the masters. But for the envies, the cordless envies, there's only the regular blade. So if you want that surgical blade, that close blade like the fade blade, you would have to improvise. So we did close. Right now I'm at quarter. It's quarter of the way open. I got my blade quarter of the way open, and I'm just working my way up. And after I complete this step, I'm going to open my blade 3/4 of the way open. And that's where I'm at right now. And I'm working my way up, trying to work my way back to that open guideline that I set in the middle earlier. I'm using the corner of my blade, making sure I'm not taking off too much hair. I'm taking off just the right amount of hair that I desire. Then after I finish that step, I'm going to open my blade up all the way. And I'm still using my corners, and I'm back to the middle like we were earlier. After I finish this step, I'm going to put on my 0 guard. And I'm going to do the same steps. Close, quarter, 3/4, and then open, right at the top. So when you're doing all your fading, you're usually doing all your fading with no guard and a 0 guard. Usually when you have your 1, 2, or your 3 guard, you're just knocking out all the weight. You're prepping yourself to fade. You're thinning out the hair so you can fade into it with no guard and with the 0 guard. So here I go with my 0 guard. I'm going to go close first. I'm going to go up a little bit, and then I'm going to go quarter. I'm going to go up a little bit more, then I'm going to go 3/4. Then I will go up one more time with all the way open. And I will be using my corners just to take off the hair that I need to take off. But that's pretty much the stuff with the fade. And since I did fades more in detail on my previous video, you can check those out. And if this video isn't showing you enough in detail, but this is coming together. After I finish doing those steps, then I go through and clean it up. I go through and detail it, make sure I get every spot that I see in the fade and make it a seamless blend. But I won't show you that on this video. Like I said, it's on the previous videos. Right now we're about to get into the lineup. So I already prepped this hair for the lineup. I sprayed them with the hair fibers. Then I also used a holding spray. So we can hold the hair fibers in, and then the holding spray helps lay the hair down. So you can see the hair fibers and how dark it is around the lining. But I try not to spray it on too heavy. I like it to look a little natural. I don't want it to be too noticeable that he has enhancements. Here is my cordless T-outliners. I went to the Brothers show and they helped me out with them because mine was super loud and it wasn't cutting right. But come to find out, there was a different way that I was supposed to change my blade, and I didn't know that because I didn't read no instructions when I got the clippers. All I did was charge them up and put them to work. But now, since I got the help from Andis, They're on point and they are quiet. So I appreciate that. So you can see the haircut is coming together. After I line him up and line his beard up, I still go through and if I see any more spots, because sometimes the lining bring out more spots. If I see any more spots, I go in and I touch those areas up. But I would not have the beard lined up in this video. If you want to see that, just leave that in the comment below and I'll make a video for that. Which I normally don't use the clippers when I'm lining up the beard. I'm using straight razor to line up the beard, just to get it real sharp, and also to give my clients that experience with that razor lineup. But you can see that lining is pretty much straight across, and that's what we're looking for. So here's the finished touch. If you like it, please subscribe. Leave a comment below if you want more videos. I appreciate you.